Hey everybody, it's Josh here, and it is time for the October 2018 Toy Haul video. And this is where I'm going to show you guys everything I picked up in the month of October for my collection. And this month I used a lot of social media to help me out, and what I mean by that is I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and of course I follow all the people, or most of the people in the Star Wars collecting world, and I've got a lot of tips this month from other collectors on social media about where to find things for a good deal. And one of the things that was really valuable this month was some of the guys online were pointing out to me stores selling Star Wars items that you normally wouldn't think to even go look. And I know I've talked about this in the past, like the store Ollie's, and if you're familiar with them, they've got a lot of Star Wars stuff in stock right now. And another thing you have to understand is a lot of stores are gearing up for Christmas, and some stores that normally wouldn't carry toys are carrying toys right now just because it's such a hot, popular item. And so I went to a couple stores I normally wouldn't even think about going to, and the only reason I even went to them is because other people on social media pointed it out to me, and I followed up on their tips, and I had some success with it. And just if you're someone who collects on a regular basis and you're trying to find the little tips and tricks on how to, be successful, one thing I'll recommend to you is start being active on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm on all of those. And I follow a lot of collectors, and one guy who gave me a lot of good tips this month was a guy he's on Instagram, his name's Kylo Collector. And if you're looking for suggestions and tips on where to find things and who has them in stock, I highly recommend you follow him. He's helped me out a lot this month. Actually, a lot of the things I found this month are because I followed the tips he's posted on Instagram. So, but anyway, let's get started. I'll show you guys what I found. And one of the cool things was, because of the social media, I went to stores I normally wouldn't even think of going into to look. And so one of the things I did a little different, I went to so many different stores this month. I kind of kept the items I bought in the store's particular bag so we can talk about the actual store, and you guys can see maybe what the logo looks like, because I'm not familiar with how far some of these stores, what parts of the country they go out to, or what other countries they go to. So you'll have to look in your area, but I'm in the southeastern United States, so obviously all these stores are going to be in my area. But let's start out. So, are you familiar with a store called, and we'll go ahead and pick the bag up. Oh, I just dropped it. Okay. A company called Burlington. And I used to know this store as, there's their logo, I kept it in the bag. I used to know this store as Burlington Coat Factory, and I guess here recently they changed the name. And to be honest, that's a store I do not normally go in at all. And I was following Kylo Collector on Instagram, and he pointed out that, hey, they have a bunch of toys out at Burlington for the Christmas season, and they had a bunch of Black Series, and they had them on clearance, at clearance prices. So because of what I saw him post on Instagram, I went and checked it out, and I hit the jackpot. So let's check it out, guys. So they had both sizes there. They had the 6-inch and the 3 3/4 inch, and I am one of those collectors that, if I can, I try to get 2 of every character, especially the characters that are the fan favorites, like Ahsoka. And they had the 3 3/4 inch Ahsoka there for, how much did I pay for these? $2.99. And just because it was such a great deal, I already have this figure, but again, I like to have one in the box and one out of the box. That's just the way I collect. And so I picked up 2 more of these. Oops. And actually, as you can see, I got another one right here on the shelf. So, but 3 3/4 inch Ahsoka Tano from Burlington. So, very good deal. And then the rest of the ones I got were all 6-inch. And some of them were duplicates, and some of them were ones I actually didn't have. This is a duplicate for me. I got a Director Krennic 6-inch. And here you can see the price on it was $4.99. So I paid about $5 for these, which is a really good deal. These normally run for about $20. So there you go, Director Krennic, 6-inch, and this is another duplicate for me. This is a Imperial Death Trooper from Rogue One, 6-inch, number 25. Director Krennic is 27. So same price, paid $5 for Director Krennic. This is a new one for me. that's plugging a hole in my collection. This is C-3PO Resistance Base from The Force Awakens, and this is 3PO with the red arm. Same thing, Burlington, $5. And this is another new one for me. This is plugging a hole in my collection. This is a Scarif Stormtrooper, number 28, and same thing, Burlington, $5. So, and just so you guys know, 3PO was 29. I like to know the numbers of the Black Series figures, but again, this is a store, and there's their logo if you want to look them up. I normally wouldn't go to, I wouldn't even have thought to look there for Star Wars toys, but because of social media, it's a valuable tool if you use it right. I found some really great deals, and again, I don't think Burlington is a store that year-round carries toys. I think it's just a thing they're doing for Christmas, because as you know, we're very close to Christmas, so... Alright, so from there, I went to another store, and the only reason I went there, because I've gone there before, is a store called Five Below. And I saw another collector posting on Instagram that he was finding Black Series figures there, 6-inch Black Series, for $5. I didn't find any Black Series figures there, but I stopped in, and I picked up a couple things, so... Again, I'm going to keep this stuff in the bag, and just... in case you guys are curious, or maybe you're not familiar with them, there's, oh no, there is the logo for Five Below, and they're a local store in my area, or a store, they have them in my area, and they're a discount store. They buy merchandise that other retailers aren't selling, they discount it, and they sell it in their stores. So, one of the things I found there was, and the reason they're called Five Below is because I think the way the store works is everything in the store is $5 or below. So anyway, I found a Hero Mashers General Grievous, and I'm really starting to like this line. I just like the look of it, and I like the idea of being able to swap the character's parts out and everything like that. So, and you can see it actually comes with the other, an extra set of arms, so you do get 4 arms with them. I think there's a picture on the back there. But yeah, Hero Mashers General Grievous. I found this at Five Below. And then I only bought one other item, because again, I went in there looking for Black Series. I'm trying to really pick up a lot of Black Series here. That's what I want to focus on here right now. But they had something really cool. I'd never seen it before, and it was $5. And the only reason I even bought it is it's a 12-inch Darth Vader, but it's the way Vader is designed on the TV show Rebels. And if you're familiar with the show, you know that when Vader's on there, they kind of redesign the mask a little bit, and it's a little bit thinner, it's a little bit more sleek looking, and you can kind of see the way the design is right here in the picture on the box. But I liked the design, the way they changed Vader for the TV show, and so I saw this, it was a good deal, and I picked it up. But one of the other reasons I bought it, because it does something cool, so watch this. Let's see here. You're supposed to squeeze his legs. And it actually lights up, but I got so many lights pointing at us right now that you can't really tell. But yeah, very cool. It lights up, makes sounds, and the arm moves. So, very cool. 12-inch Vader's Rebel, $5 at Five Below. So, at Five Below, I only picked up 2 items this month. So, and then from there, I went to a store called Tuesday Mornings. And this is a store... And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't think I've ever been into Tuesday Mornings before. But a member of the Facebook group I'm a member of, it's called the Georgia Alliance of Star Wars Collectors. A member of that group gets on there pretty regularly and shows some of the... He finds Star Wars items occasionally at a store called Tuesday Morning. And again, I kept it all in the bag so you guys can see the logo. And it's a store that normally has stuff like home goods, you know, dishes, pillows, candles, things like that. But if you go in the back of the store, they have a very, very good toy aisle. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. At least the one I went into. It's, if you live in my area, it was near the Dawsonville Outlet Mall. It's next to the Kroger in the little shopping center south of the mall a little bit. But there's a Tuesday Morning in there, and if you go in the back, they had this really long toy aisle, and it was jammed packed. They had so much stuff on the shelves, I literally had to dig through it, and I found a lot of great things. But again, I found a lot of duplicates, but I found them at really good prices. So a lot of what I'm about to show you, it's making duplicates for me. So, but this is not a duplicate. I found the Hero Mashers Darth Maul. And what's very cool about this, and one of the reasons I wanted to buy it so bad, and I don't know how well you can see it in the packaging, if you're familiar with how they brought Darth Maul back into the Star Wars universe, they did it on the Clone Wars TV show, and long story short, when they found him, he had basically the equivalent of a spider body. His upper body was, you know, his arms and head, and then below that he had this like mechanical spider body. And anyway, that body is in the packaging right here. You can kind of see it. It's this big dark looking thing. But that was one of the reasons. Of course, it's Darth Maul. Everybody loves Darth Maul. He's a fan favorite. But I wanted to get, I thought it was so cool they had the spider legs from the Clone Wars. And then I picked up, and mostly because I've never seen this one in the shelves before, I got Zeb for the Hero Mashers from Rebels. So, very cool. And then this was one for me. I paid 10 bucks for this one, about half price. It's a first order TIE Fighter Pilot, Black Series 6-inch. This is filling a hole in my collection. I didn't have this one. So, I was pretty excited about finding that one. And then I found two more 3 3/4-inch Black Series. I found the Elite Praetorian Guard and a Stormtrooper Executioner. So, very cool. And then the rest of these, what this is I bought a bunch of Rogue One, or they're not Rogue One characters. Here's Kylo Ren, but he's in the Rogue One packaging. But they were selling these for $2.99 a piece at Tuesday Morning. So if you're looking to plug some holes in your Rogue One collection, or you're missing some Rogue One figures and Rogue One packaging, $2.99 Tuesday Morning. Go check them out. They have a lot of Rogue One stuff in stock right now. But we got Kylo Ren in Rogue One packaging. I got a K2SO, and this is plugging a hole in my collection. This is actually, out of all this Rogue One stuff I bought, this is the only one that's not a duplicate for me. So, but very cool. K2SO. We got a Stormtrooper with battle damage. I got a Sabine Warren from the TV show Rebels. And then I picked up a Imperial Ground Crew, and this is the outfit Jen Erso stole in Rogue One, but this is not Jen Erso, this is the actual ground crew member. So there you go. Those were all items I found at a store called Tuesday Morning. If you want to look these guys up and see if you have one in your area. But pleasantly surprised they had a lot of Star Wars stuff in stock. So very cool. Alright, so then everything else I bought this month I got at either Walmart or Target. And I do have a couple items I picked up at Ollie's. So, and I talked about that last month. If you want to learn more about the Ollie's, they bought the leftover Toys R Us stock, and they're the ones selling it off right now. So you can find some good deals at a store called Ollie's. But what I picked up was a 18-inch Finn from The Force Awakens, and I'm really starting to pick up collecting these, and a lot of the reason is because you can see it behind me. I'm trying to fill, I don't want to fill this entire shelf, but I wanted to get a whole row of these 18-inch characters because I think they look really cool. I think they make a good background for the channel because they're the way the packaging is, they're out of the packaging, you can actually see the figure. So, but anyway, at Ollie's for $9.99 I got a Finn 18-inch. And this one I was very happy to find, and I got an 18-inch Darth Maul from Ollie's. And if you have some of these Ollie's near you right now, I can tell you some of the people I've been talking to on Instagram and stuff like that. The only reason I even went back and looked is because another guy I talked to on Instagram, All Star Wars All, he was telling me he found an 18-inch Darth Maul and Boba Fett. So I was like, I had to go back, see if I could find an 18-inch Darth Maul. I found the Darth Maul. I'm still looking for a Boba Fett, but one of the rumors I'm hearing out there is right now at Ollie's, if you're lucky, you can find a 18-inch Boba Fett at that store. So keep your eyes out if that's something you're looking for. Haven't found one yet myself, but I'm still looking. Okay. And then the final item I brought from Ollie's, I couldn't help myself. It was cheap. What did I pay for this? $7.99. And I got Darth Tater. I bought the Mr. Potato Head. It's the whole set, so you can dress him up like, you can see all the pieces that come with it, but you can make Mr. Potato Head Darth Vader, and they call him Darth Tater. And actually, when I was at the store Tuesday morning as well, they had some of the Spud Troopers, which is the same thing, except it's a Mr. Potato Head you can dress up like a stormtrooper. But they had a couple of those at Tuesday morning at the one near my house. So I don't know, I just thought it would make a cool display piece to put back here eventually one day. But Mr. Potato Head, Darth Tater. Okay, and this is another item I bought. I got it on clearance. Always check the clearance aisle at Walmart when you're going to Walmart. So this is a Kylo Ren. I believe it's a Walmart exclusive, but it's a 6-inch Black Series. And he comes with a little display stand. You can't really see it, it's behind him. But one of the things I really thought was cool about this is he comes with a helmet that you can put on and off the figure. So normally when you buy a Black Series Kylo Ren, you can get one where he has the helmet on, or you can get one where he has the helmet off. And this one, it looks like, we'll find out when we unbox it, but it looks like you can put the helmet on and off of him like an accessory. So, and plus $7. So very cool. I was excited about that. Always check the clearance aisle at Walmart. And then I found this at Walmart. I paid full price for it, but it was a really cool set and I really wanted it. But it is Chewbacca Mimban and Han Solo Mimban from the Solo movie. But if you remember the scene where they meet in the mud pit, this is from that scene, and both of the characters are covered in mud. And then the other thing that's really cool is it comes with a giant accessory that is like this, they're just calling it a weapon accessory, but it looks like a big cannon on a stand. So there you go, you can kind of see it. But Chewbacca Han Solo 2-pack from Mimban, Force Link 2.0. Okay. And then from there, this was another Walmart exclusive. If you're active on social media, you've seen people talk about this one. These were released this month, and they are hitting Walmart like a wave. I see a lot of people are finding these, and so there's a lot of them in stores, so you shouldn't have too hard a time finding one of these. And you can see it's a store exclusive. And one of the things that I think is pretty cool about this one, you can see, you know, as you know, most Black Series or boxes, packaging is black and red. And there's a couple figures I've seen come out in recent months that they're starting to change up the packaging color a little bit. And I like that. I think they should do that more. I actually have a Spirit of Obi-Wan 6-inch Black Series. I think it was a Walgreens exclusive. And the packaging is blue and black. And I think that looks really cool. But if anyone from Hasbro's listening, I like this. I like the changing of the colors of the packaging. I think it looks cool. So more of that, please. Okay. So Stormtrooper Mimban, Walmart exclusive. And then another Walmart exclusive I picked up. And I'm just a sucker for this character. Walmart exclusive. But it's a 12-inch BB-8. And I actually kind of thought the packaging was cool, how it's in a big, he's in a big box, but he's only like that much of it. But anyway, I think I paid about $8 or $9 for this thing. It's one of those things that was a spur of the moment grab off the shelf when I picked up the Mimban Stormtrooper. So there you go. I got a 12-inch BB-8 Walmart exclusive. And it looks like we're going to soon see a Captain Phasma and an R2 come out. So keep an eye out for those if you're looking for them. And I actually want an R2 12-inch because I need them for a set that I'm trying to complete. But anyway. Okay, so I think that's all the Walmart stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, so I got one more item at Walmart. I got Enfys Nest Vintage Collection. And when I review this one, I'm going to bust out the swoop bike set that she comes with on the regular Force Link line and see how the more detailed Enfys Nest interacts with her swoop bike. So if you ever want to try interacting those two items, because I know some people really like the vintage collection figures and the extra articulation they come with, and it had to be interesting to see how this figure interacts with the swoop bike she came with, or came out earlier this year. But paid full price for that one at Walmart. I hate doing that. I'm trying to break that habit. So, all right, and then everything else I have are store exclusives, and same thing. I've been seeing this thing on people talking about this a lot on social media, and I really like this set, and it's a Target exclusive, but it is the Troopers of Mimban, or I don't think that's what they're calling it. What do they call this set? The Stormtrooper Squad Leader Mimban. Okay. They don't really have a name for the set. I thought they might have a name for the set. But it's a Force Link 2.0, and you get 6 Trooper figures. You get an Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, a Mud Trooper, a Patrol Trooper, a Mimban Trooper, and a regular Stormtrooper. And then you get a Han Solo in Mud Trooper armor, and the way he was in the movie. But Force Link 2.0 is a 6-figure set. It's pretty expensive, and unfortunately I paid full price for this one too. I should have... The real key to success when collecting is having patience. If you're one of these people like me, and I get that this way about some items that come out, I gotta have them the second they hit the shelf, and that's when you're gonna pay full price for them. But if you can be patient and wait a couple months, this thing they'll reduce the price, and you can usually get them for at least half off. So, but I really wanted this set. I thought it was really cool, and plus I've been having the hardest time finding a Mud Trooper. And so this is the only way I've been able to get one so far. So, but the Target exclusive Force Link 2.0 6-figure pack, and one of the things that's funny, there's actually an error on the box, and when you flip it over, they got all the troopers labeled, and they have the Mimban Stormtrooper labeled as the Mud Trooper, and they have the Mud Trooper labeled as a Stormtrooper. So you can see there's a little error on the box there. So again, I saw someone point that out on Facebook. I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, and then the last 2 items, I got 2 items left, is I personally have had the hardest time finding this character, and it's a store exclusive for Walgreens. And this is General Veers from The Empire Strikes Back, and if you're not familiar with him, he was the commander that they showed in the interior of the AT-ATs when they were doing the assault on Hoth. But he's a very famous character. He has a lot of famous lines in The Empire Strikes Back. But I saw a lot of people talking about this one on social media, and a lot of people were finding them all over the place. And I got a couple Walgreens near me, and I would stop pretty regularly. I could not find one, and it wasn't until just, I think, like 3 or 4 days ago, towards the end of the month, I found one. I got lucky, and I found one near me. But General Veers, Walgreens exclusive, Black Series 6-inch. So, very good. And the final item is the Star Wars Toy Box line. This is from the Disney store. So, I'm a big fan of some of the lines that come out, and they have the more cartoony look to them. And there's not very many of these out. You can't really see it on this one too much, but here we go. It is number 10 in the set. And if you want to get a complete set, this is a good one to hunt down, because you can get them all at one store, and there's only 10 of them right now. And they do have, they're going to start doing vehicles for this line very soon. I think in the next month or 2, you're going to be able to get a Millennium Falcon, which I posted some pictures of it on Facebook. People were not reacting positively to it. Saw a lot of people weren't happy with it, because it's one of those vehicles where the characters kind of hang out of the cockpit. They're oversized for the vehicle, but anyway, it's definitely an item you might want to wait till it gets to the clearance rack, because I don't think it's going to be very popular with the fans. And then the other thing, they're coming out with a TIE Fighter that comes with a TIE Fighter pilot. I'm not totally sure when it's going to be released. I think in late November, early December. And that's an item I'm actually want pretty bad, so I'm probably going to be hunting that thing down pretty hard. But anyway, this is a Disney store toy line. It's called Star Wars Toy Box, and they actually make the Marvel and the Disney characters in this style of figure. And what's really cool about this one, what I really like, is I know a lot of people don't like, or not a lot of people, some people don't like buying Yoda figures because he's so small and you kind of feel like you're getting shortchanged a little bit because you're getting this little tiny figure and you're normally going to pay full price for him. But one of the things I thought was pretty cool that they did is they put a Spirit Yoda in there. So you can see him at the bottom of the box, but they have normal Yoda, and he comes with a lightsaber, and then under there you have Force Ghost Yoda. So you actually get 2 figures when you buy this one. But this is number 10 in the series, and that's all they've released right now other than the vehicles that will be coming out soon. But the name of the line is called Toy Box. But here you go, from the Disney Store. Alright guys, that's it. That's my haul for the month of October. I hope some of the tips I'm kind of throwing out there are helping people, because I never would have thought to go to a Burlington or a Tuesday morning, but I found some really great deals there this week or this month. So if you have any of those stores near you, I'd say it's probably worth your time going and checking them out, seeing what you can find. But you better hurry, because the Christmas shopping is coming soon, and then it's going to be slim pickings out there. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate the support you're giving the channel. If you're enjoying the content I'm creating, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you guys later.